Thank you all for joining me for the Holy City meeting. Today we're going to be talking about spiritual bodies and also spiritual visits. We are in the world, but we are not of the world. That means that the world has a hard time understanding spiritual truths, but everyone who is spiritual understands spiritual matters, and they also understand the spiritual realms. What is happening is that there were a few people who were eyewitnesses to a spiritual life that was a private meeting with Jesus, God, and also the angels of the Lord, and also the chosen tribes. What is currently happening is that there are people who are trying to understand the spiritual realm, and there are a couple of people who are interested in learning more about the spiritual realm and also about the holy city and also about the spirits that actually visit people from the holy city. Because people from the holy city decided to meet me here on earth, a lot of people are interested in the story about the holy city visitors. There are few people who live in the holy city, including me, including the chosen 12, and also including the tribes, and also including Jesus, and also God. Now that we are having this meeting with my 12 chosen, that means that everyone who is in the world will finally understand that they are not chosen by God, but they are only witnesses to the actual story of God's people. The reason that they are excluded from the kingdom of God and also the holy city is because they do not belong to God. And because they do not belong to God, God has handed them over to the world that they live in so that they could love the world, so that they could worship the world, and so that they could be amongst worldly people. Everyone who is spiritual already have an understanding about spiritual bodies, spiritual realms, and also about spiritual visitors. The 12 that are chosen to be with me are called spirits of God, and the 12 that are chosen by me are also selected by the angels of the Lord and also by the 12 tribes. Thank you all for joining me for this spiritual meeting, and thank you all for understanding that I am chosen by God. I am just here on earth in my flesh, but my spirit was sent from heaven, and my spirit has already testified to the entire world about Jesus, about God, and also about my purpose. I have fulfilled my purpose with God, and everyone in the entire nation also understands my real purpose. And everyone in the entire world also understand why God has chosen me. Thank you all for joining me for the Holy City meeting, and thank you all for understanding that we are living in a spiritual realm here on earth, and we are just spiritual people living in a fleshly body.